Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot, Gemini. Hello, Gemini and Cross Watchers. This is going to be a reading for January 14th to January 21st, 2020. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for all those who are subscribing and all the views. Please remember that time is fluid, so when you come across this is probably when you're supposed to. Also, the masculine, feminine energies can be vice versa. As well as if I'm talking about a card and applying it to you and you feel like it applies to somebody around you, feel free to vice versa that energy as well. There's no way this can apply to every single Gemini out there. So if it doesn't apply to you, don't force it to fit. Just take what applies and leave what does not. Also, if you know your moon and your Venus sign, you could go watch those videos as well. Because some days your sun sign probably won't fit and your moon and your Venus sign will. Moonus, that's a good word. So some days it's just the way it works. So I'm using the Mystical Cats Tarot, and then I'll use the Wisdom Chakra Tarot, and then I'll pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards, a couple Fantasy Oracle cards, and then I'm going to do the Angel and Ancestor first. I've changed it up a little to where they say it's an overall reading of the cards, so I'm doing the Angel and Ancestor first instead of last. So Gemini, the first angel and ancestor that comes up for you is Father Sky, Trust in the Unknown. This is a beautiful card. This is one of the most powerful in the deck. So I already can tell what your reading is going to be about just from all this. It's pretty heavy. It's good, but it's pretty heavy. So let me find this and read what it says to you. So, trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. You know He is lovingly leading you forward. Father Sky is a name the Native Americans and many other indigenous tribes have given to God. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very, very powerful male or father figure too. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. That being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Wow, very good. So now we're going to start with the Mystical Cats. And the first card that comes up is Death. So this means something is ending so something new can come in, Gemini. And it could be a contract, could be a car, could be a job, could be a friendship, it could be anything. So Fire Tom, this is a couple things. This is somebody who's really skilled at their job and they could supposedly like walk through fire, so to speak. They're so good at their job, or do it with their eyes closed. Or this is somebody moving up in promotion. Then you have Seven of Fire. Seven of Fire is people coming at you. You feeling like you have to defend yourself to people. And they seem kind of harsh, Gemini. So then you have the Fire Queen. The Fire Queen is somebody who walks in the room and everybody's like, oh, they're here, look, they're here. And they go tell everybody else because this person is really beautiful. And I feel like this person may be angry. I'm not sure. This could be an angry female around you. Or it could be that some female like has her guard up against you for some reason, I feel. So the Lovers, this is your card, Gemini. This is your card in the deck, so this is Lovers. So I don't know if you have a Fire Queen that's mad at you. Nine of Fire. So this is my addiction card, Gemini. This is AA, NA, somebody going to meetings trying to get control of their addiction. Very serious. So yeah, that's what that card is. Sky King. Sky King is somebody who watches you and they don't say very much. They observe you and they watch you and they listen to you talk, but they don't really say anything about themselves. I don't know why they're like that. So Sea Kitten. Sea Kitten could be an offer of love, or it could be a younger person around you. I feel like this person is very balanced. Their emotions are in check. Everything is in check about them. They're just really young is what I'm getting out of the card. But they're balanced. Earth Tom. This would be somebody or something coming in to help you in a situation in your life. So I don't know, let's put it this way. An example would be like, say your car breaks and somebody comes to help you tow your car. That's what this card could represent. Something with that. I don't know the specifics, but this is a helper card. So let me pull. This is Earth Queen. This is somebody very opinionated. They watch you and they want you to do everything their way. It's their way or no way. And they get mad when you don't do it their way. Three of Earth. This is coworkers. This is something to do with your coworkers. So I don't know if you have an opinionated coworker there, Gemini. Six of Sky. So this is you removing yourself from a situation. Somebody's out of control. They're fighting, bickering, and you're not sticking around for it. You are removing yourself from the situation. Had enough. So Ten of Sky. Something makes you feel like you have 10 swords in your back right now, Gemini. You've been backed into a corner as much as you can be backed into it, is how you're feeling. So then we have Sea King. Sea King is somebody who is, they could be your mentor, you could go to them for advice, but this is somebody who's balanced, who has been successful in life, and they're just balanced. And maybe you go to them for advice is what I'm getting. Seven of Earth. This is something to do with family. And you see the roots from the tree. I feel like you're waiting for something with family. I'm not sure what you're waiting on. Something. And then you have Ace of Fire. This is a warning. Protection. So something is warning you. And I wonder if it has to do with family. So this is the World card. Gemini, this is good. This means that things are changing. That there is a new transition in your life. Your world is going to change, where your life is going to be different soon, like this week from here on out. Something is going to change that's going to make your life more positive. So I'm going to start with the Wisdom Chakra deck now. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is you leaving something behind. You've something in the past you don't want to leave, but you're walking away from it. You're done. I feel like it's almost these negative people that were bickering. It could be the addiction. I'm not sure, but something you're leaving. The Fool. This is my precursor to love, Gemini. This is when you're going on about your day, your business, and all of a sudden you meet somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person is so beautiful. And you get flustered and you get worked up, and that's what that card is. The Chariot. So all these three cards are identity cards off the Wisdom Chakra. The Chariot is you making a decision to start over about something in your life, Gemini. And you're contemplating it, and I feel like you're going to take it, but you're thinking about it right now. And I think it's good. So Eight of Wands, you're leaving something in the past and you're moving into a new love, I feel. So King of Cups, this is love offered. Somebody is offering their cup. Knight of Coins, this is good. This is a provider coming towards you with his throat chakra. I feel like he's going to voice something to you. But this is somebody who takes care of his family with the coins. He works a lot. So Seven of Swords is sneakiness around you, spying. Somebody is being sneaky and somebody is spying, Gemini. You see the moon in the background. You see the swords. Somebody is spying. I don't know if it's you or somebody doing it to you. So King of Swords. This is you cutting out what doesn't suit you in your life anymore. So you see he has the light on the end of his sword and he has the divine dogs at his feet, as I feel what that represents. that you're getting ready to cut out this sneaky person, is what I feel. You're going to figure it out, and you're going to be like, okay, this isn't working. So then you have the devil. This could be a couple things, Gemini. This could be a Capricorn around you, or this could be, again, a warning. A warning of lower vibrations, jealousy people watching you somehow. So then you have Five of Swords. Five of Swords is somebody looking at you. And I feel like there's three people involved in this. So when somebody's not looking, one of these people is looking at the other one really negatively, really angrily, is all I can say. So I'm not sure what that means, but hopefully you guys know what that means. So Queen of Coins, this is somebody who's good with their coins. They're good at bringing in the income and making things work. And I feel like possibly the coins are going to grow for this person. So then you have Three of Cups. This is harmony, Gemini. Harmony, happiness, family. The Moon. So the Moon could be a Pisces if you know a Pisces, Gemini, but you see the Moon here, you see her standing in the middle, the white wolf, the black wolf, and the light on their heads to me means yin and yang. So that tells me whatever has you perplexed or confused is going to balance out. Secrets are going to come forward, whether it's you or somebody else, you're going to figure stuff out, and everything's going to balance. So then you have Knight of Cups. This is again love offered. Somebody's offering love. You have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Wow. Lots of love around you, Geminis. So Judgment. This is the divine. I feel like everything's happening for a reason, and everything will happen when it's supposed to according to the divine. You see the angel wings and the light on the end of her caduceus, if that's what you want to call it. This is the divine saying, we're guiding you. We're going to make everything fall into place when it's time, if you're ready, if you're accepting. Ten of Wands is you having a burden about something. You're overthinking something, or you've done something that has burdened you, because that's a fast action chakra. So I don't know if you did something that is burdening you. You wish you wouldn't have done it. The Hermit. So this is a Virgo around you, or it could mean clarity. You're going to go within and you're going to get clarity, Gemini. You're going to figure stuff out. Eight of Coins. This is something to do with your money. You're at a crossroads about somebody in your life, and I feel like you're thinking about cutting somebody out of your life, is what I feel. And you're deciding if you want to. So then you have Ace of Cups, love offered. So I don't know if you're cutting somebody out of your life because you want to offer love to somebody else, or somebody wants to offer to you. But so far I see 1, 2, 3 cups of love offered. Plus you have the Lover's card. So yeah, a lot of love offered. So this is Five of Cups, Gemini. This is regret and loneliness about something in your past. Something has you just wishing it was different. And it's a throat chakra, so maybe you're going to voice it to somebody. So Death. You had this twice now. So death means something's going to end so something new can begin. Is what that means. And then you have Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is people gossiping and talking about you. So seems how the Death card came up, and then that. I don't know if they're going to quit talking about you, or you're going to say something about it. I'm not really sure. But the Death card come up, or maybe the Death card came up for you're going to stop having your regrets. So Nine of Cups, this is luxury. So you have people gossiping, and then you're moving into luxury. So maybe that's why they're gossiping, because of what you're moving into. Your life is changing. So Two of Coins is flexibility and compromise, Gemini. So relationships work better, of course, when there's compromise and flexibility between both people. Not just one. Both people. Princess of Cups. This is somebody true, tender-hearted, young, genuine. This is just a tender-hearted, elegant female. And that's the heart chakra, Gemini. So Two of Swords. So again, you have something you're not wanting to acknowledge. You're protecting yourself. There's something that's making you fearful that you're putting your guard up. The Tower. The Tower moment happens when something needs to end so it can rebuild itself in a better foundation. And then Princess of Coins. This again is a practical female. Feel free to vice versa, masculine, feminine energies, Gemini and cross watchers. But this is somebody practical with their coins. They're very practical. They don't splurge. They don't spend foolishly. So now I'm going to pull Soul's Journey lesson card for you, Gemini, and see what comes up in those. I'll pull 2. So the first one we have for you is success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And it's true, there is no greater goal. We're all here to love. So then the next one for you is envy. I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. So success and envy. So don't be jealous of some people because they seem like they've been more successful than you, Gemini. You're on your way, trust me. We all have our own time. Maybe you were really speedy in your last life and this one you're being a little slower. So it's all evens out. You're going to be fine. So I'm going to read success and envy. Success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you express love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how things would be perceived as successful will change. The material things you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. So let me find envy. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life in these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate and attempt to learn your original lessons again. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a Fantasy Cats Oracle deck for you, 2 of those. The first one is Enchantment 15, Virgo. This represents a Virgo to me. It looks just like the Virgo card. So Enchantment, I'll pull one more. And the next one is Cuddling, number 1. So 15 and 1. If that means anything to any of you. 15 and 1. So let's see. True magic is effortless. Allow the beauty of the world to seduce you back to your authentic self. The true self surfaces as you shed the false layers assigned to you. Cultivate the inner light striving inside you and do not fear sharing your gifts with the world. The answer was in you all along. Make magic and tend to the sacred fire of the soul. Weave enchantment with every gesture. Allow the universe to support and encourage your every move. Shine like a beacon for those who have lost their way. Dream the world into existence the way the world has dreamt you. Nothing is an accident. Allow the magic of the cat to envelope you. You are the cat and the cat is you. There is no difference. All things are interconnected. This is the secret of all magic. Very nice. So now I'm going to read 1, which is Cuddling. Draw your desire close to you with affection and appreciation. Dreams are the guiding forces of life. Align your attention and desire with the outcome you wish for. Think of how it will feel to hold, caress, and love your desire or dream situation. Feel yourself being cuddled by the divine universal force. Allow yourself to stretch and languish at the invisible fingers of the creative principle. Release expectations. Enjoy intimacy without attachment, as our feline friends teach us so well. Internal fires are stoked by energy of embracing connection. A single gesture is all it takes to provoke magnificent results when you move in the space of love. So it sounds to me like in this reading, Gemini, you guys have the ability to go towards your love and manifest a relationship. You're just holding back for some reason. You're scared. And I'm getting that with the new year, a lot of karma's coming out and a lot of signs are really holding back and scared. But don't be scared. It does hold you back. Something's holding you back. So thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Cross Watchers. Thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot.